Alright everyone, on the next episode of What Matt is Driving Now, not really, I used that in another video, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be corny. We have a 2011 Hyundai Accent GLS complete with hubcaps. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around, it's nothing exciting, just a rental car, but I thought I should give you guys the scoop anyway. This one has absolutely no options on it at all, of course. And these tires, there's one Kumo Solus right here. The back tire is a Kelly Explorer Plus on 185 65 14s. Yeah. This is a Primewell Valera. So we have 3 different kinds of tires because that's another Kelly. So I don't know what's going on with this thing. Taking a look on the inside, 32,642 miles. We'll go ahead and start it up. Ding dong, ding dong. And if you'll take a listen. Yeah, I hate that. And so this thing will shut up. I'm going to close the door. Yeah, so let's go over the interior. Door panels, hard, scratchy. Very dirty and scratched up. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a hair on that hand crank I'm not going to touch. There's a rattle down here near the speaker, and then there's a rattle right here next to this thing when you're driving over bumps. The interior actually, it fits pretty well around here, but you can see the dirt here, but that's just because they didn't clean it thoroughly. I wonder what's down here. Oh, OBD2 port. It pops in, but this whole panel is kind of cheap. Anyway, up here, top of the dash, of course hard. It's substantial enough. It's not like the Chevy Aveo where you press it down in the middle and it kind of just bows. So that's okay. Ooh, I'm zooming. Whoops. No cruise control, no steering wheel audio, nothing like that. You have your standard light controls. They're not automatic, of course. You have your brightness and all that good stuff. Gauges are gauges. They look kind of cool when they're lit up. That's about it. You have variable wipers, which is interesting to me because of what this thing has, and doesn't actually what it doesn't have, but it does have variable wipers. Whatever. Center stack clock. You have AM, FM, CD, aux inputs, all that good stuff. This does have satellite radio, although it takes a little while to load up. Of course, you got scan, mute, info setup, folder, all that good stuff. Your climate controls are really simple. I'm zooming again. This camera is really poorly ergonomically designed. You have 4 fan speeds of glory. You have 5 different zones, of course, with your 2 defrost. You have a little pocket down here where I later discovered, hey, we have change. You actually have a real cigarette lighter, believe it or not. You have your iPod interface down here, but there's no cord in here, of course. Then you have your power port. Then you have this little thing I think is supposed to be used for an ashtray. You have a 4-speed automatic overdrive transmission. You got your little button for the overdrive right there. What can I say? It's a 4-speed automatic transmission. We're moving on. You have a Mountain Dew. That's not included in the price. You have little feelers here for bigger cups so they stay in. You have a little storage console right there. You have the camera. That's not included. You have an extremely dirty, stained seat, as you can see. Glove box, average size, nothing special. In fact, I'm going to put my rental agreement in there because I don't want it to fly out the window or something. Not that I could open the windows on this vehicle, because guess what? I can't reach them. SRS airbag up front, side curtain, of course, front dual airbags. You have a lighted vanity mirror, which is awesome. You have a little extender, which is cool. You have map lights, ooh, and a sunglass holder. That's your value. That's Hyundai right there. I'm really not trying to be an asshole. The airbag cover doesn't quite fit right. There's kind of a bigger gap there in the middle, and it kind of fits a little wonky over on this side. Overall, the fit and finish isn't bad. It's just the materials that really let this car down. The dashboard is okay. I mean, the dashboard is substantial and solid, albeit made of poor materials. but the door panel just feels so flimsy. I mean, you can just, it's just ridiculous. And of course hand crank windows don't help anything. Ding dong, ding dong. You can see where the seatbelt has scuffed up the plastic here. Of course that's normal in any car, but I think my 2005 Civic had just about that much, and it was much, much older. Truck driving on the railroad. Okay. Some nice stains on the driver's seat too. Nice stains back here. Ooh, I like those. It adds character. Guess what? Another thing you get when you buy a Hyundai, besides an annoying dinger that will never shut up, and you have to reach into the front of the car to close the door. Thank you. You get an armrest. Oh, wow. Looks like you got a little thing for your phone or whatever. Look, that's how they make it not rattle. I'm zooming again. This is the worst video in eternity. Back seat room, it's actually pretty good. There's some good lateral support. The armrest helps. The back of the seat is covered in this hard material, so it's good if you have kids that are going to constantly kick your seat, because they actually won't kick you. There's a brown stain on the ceiling, no extra charge. You have hooks right here for your dry cleaning. And an interesting fact, you see these handles? Go look at the O-shit handles on the 7th generation Civic. Exactly the same, right down to the pinstripe design right here. Exactly the same. Although the ones on the Civic were better dampened, you just kind of go, and that's it. But yeah, there's a decent amount of headroom. So let's bring the camera over here. There's a decent amount of headroom, which isn't bad. The Yaris, I definitely don't fit back in the Yaris. My head is touching, and then some. One thing I did notice while I was back here in the back seat is this D-pillar is just kind of... Ooh, I just heard something fall. Don't tell Enterprise. Yeah, it just doesn't fit well. You have actually cloth up here, which is nice. You don't see that too much anymore. A lot of them are plastic, although this is a kind of hollow material. Funny enough, this one fits well. What, no dinger? Gosh. I think I upset the dinger, and I just burped. I'm sorry, that was gross. 60/40 folding rear seat. It's not that great. Probably about the same as the Fiesta in that matter. Although I don't like how the seat belts are just kind of hanging here. The Fiesta, there's a nice little thing over here on the side where you can tuck it away. I'm making sure to make sure the doors are open, because who knows without keyless entry what will happen. It's a trunk. Yeah. You have a little thingy over here and a little thingy over there for a cargo net. You have little doors right here for your tail lights, so you can get in there and do whatever you need. A hilariously small spare tire and a lot of extra space, but that's good because you can store things under there. No trunk liner. Darn. Truck again. Let's see. You do have hand mirrors, I know. I've already been over this. So this is approaching 9 minutes. Wow. I forgot to say your brightness adjustment is over here too. But overall, I think the new one is a lot better. I'm going to put you on the dashboard so I can talk to you. I hope the steering wheel's not in the way. Okay. Overall, I think the new one is probably a lot better. I haven't really driven one, so I couldn't tell you. Overall, as a package, this was a very cheap car when it was new. It came with okay equipment. Of course, no traction control, I don't think. But, I mean, it does have XM. You do have iPod. I just would not get it with this 4-speed automatic transmission if you're in the market for one, because it's just slows the whole thing down. I haven't driven one with a 5-speed, but I imagine it's a lot better. But yeah, that is the 2011 Hyundai Accent. I know you're excited, so you can stop sending me requests for the Hyundai Accent. Okay, here it is. It's just for you. Thanks, guys, and I guess I'll be seeing you around. Not to be outdone, we have an exhaust clip for you.